Hi, my name is Karnikaa Bhattacharyya, and today I am going to talk about my new article, that is an overshooting model of exchange rate determination and forecasting, a threshold regression approach in this video abstract. Now, over the last 3 decades, the Indian economy has opened up, streamlined by the new economic reform of 1991. It has also positioned India as one of the top 5 destinations for private equity investment. Now, with the opening up of the Indian economy has also become susceptible to certain global shocks like the Asian financial crisis of 1997 or the 2008 subprime crisis and so on. Now, to safeguard the economy from such shocks, several measures were undertaken by the Government of India and at the same time the Monetary Authority of India. This paper tries to analyze how these structural shocks and this policy intervention influences the bilateral exchange rate by using the threshold regression approach. Now, the theoretical model considered to analyze the bilateral exchange rate is the overshooting model of Dornbusch or the Dornbusch model. Now, this model has been considered because it has the advantages of number one, that it can be extended to incorporate risk premium, making it essentially a portfolio balance approach. Number two, it is grounded in rational expectation theory. Three, it can be used to analyze the short run and long run behavior of exchange rate. And fourth, it addresses endogeneity issue. Given these advantages, several empirical studies have undertaken the Dornbusch model to determine the exchange rate of various countries. However, none of the empirical studies have considered non-linear method of estimation and also they do not consider the role of macro factors, or they do not consider the role of micro factors along with the macro factors that was already inbuilt in the Dornbusch model. The paper highlights on these gaps and incorporate micro factor along with the macro factor by incorporating the threshold regression approach, which is a non-linear method of estimation. By using the threshold regression approach, two regime has been identified in the current study. Number one corresponds to the period of economic normalcy in the Indian economy, and second corresponds to the period of economic shocks or the global shocks and the policy measures implemented by the government and the Reserve Bank of India. With the regimes, identification of the regime, the results reveal that all the macroeconomic variable and the microeconomic variable considered in the study are significant, unlike the previous studies. Second, these macroeconomic and microeconomic factors have varying effect across different regime. And third, when considered for forecasting, the model outperformed the random walk model. So for more detailed analysis, please refer to the paper which will be published in the Journal of Asian Business and Economic Studies. Thank you.